ANC Treasurer General Dr. Gwen Ramakgopa is hosting a business lunch for members of the business community. Party President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the keynote address. SABC News reporter Ntlantla Kgatlane has more. Very good afternoon, Ntlantla, tell us more.
Well, a very good day indeed, Nompu, coming to you right here from Centurion, where the ANC continues with its campaign as the elections first approach. If you remember yesterday, Nompu, the ANC had a press briefing where the president of the party, together with the top six, were engaging with the media. They had a meeting with the international community of Muslim, where we heard that, those leaders that represented Muslim people from various countries, urging Muslims in the country to cast the vote in favor of the ANC, saying that they support the ANC, and also thanking them for, the role that they have played, their voice when it comes to, the war in the Middle East. With me, I'm with Dr. Mathews Phosa, the former Treasurer General of the ANC, who's just going to talk to us about, issues here. We have seen the ANC is visible on the ground, Dr. Phosa. Where have you been? I mean, we saw a lot of veterans coming out, campaigning.
I've been in Mpumalanga, at Kgatlane. I took the whole area, rural and semi-rural, into a campaign. This weekend I'm in Matsolo Township, outside Cape Maiden. I'll be on the same streak of campaigning for the ANC, asking people to vote for the ANC and no one else.
Another issue that I just want to talk to you about is that, our last conversation you had, it was like 4 years ago, where you raised a lot of issues. 30 years into democracy, these elections are deemed to be one of the most interesting and important. And a lot of South Africans have been complaining that, some feel like they are neglected, while others say that, okay, yes, the ANC has worked, but could have done more. Are you happy with the state of the country, the party, 30 years into democracy?
If you know where we came from, what the journey was, what the landmark achievements were, then you must find me to be a very happy person. Pulled from the bush as a fighter to come and negotiate. We found that there were prisoners in jail just because of their beliefs. We released them. There were those who are going to be hanged by the hangman for their beliefs. We stopped the hanging. There were police and the army in the townships. We removed that to create a level playing field. Now, these are developments. We then sat down and wrote a constitution, which was not there, which allows for democracy, for participation. Today we've got many parties. Very good. It is that constitution which allows multi-party democracy, which allows you and me as black people for the first time to vote for any party we want. We created that. Why is the ANC not taking credit for that? Why are we not seeing that this was done by us? We did it, we're happy. Yes, there are challenges out there, and we'll be very honest about it. We started building houses, we started building schools, we started building hospitals, but it's not enough. The population is big, we must do more. And the people are entitled to hold us accountable and to insist that we deliver more. And we must not complain when the people say, do more, we must do more.
Another issue, you just touched on it. We saw a lot of political parties, raising their hand, wanting to contest. But an interesting one, MK, your views to that? I mean, your former president establishing his own party and contesting his former political home, the ANC. What's your view with regards to that?
I think it's a very unfortunate development, because he was the president of the ANC for more than 2 decades. And what he preached at the time is unity. He didn't tolerate any lack of discipline in the party. He called on us to unite and do not betray the party. But now he's doing everything opposite to that. There's an issue of credibility gap. But let him have fun. The 29 is coming, we'll all vote. We're out in the streets to win as many votes for the ANC as possible, not complain about an individual or any party. Bring it on. We're going for the 29th, we'll vote in our numbers.
Last one from me. A couple of days or 2 weeks from now on, people will go for election. Are you confident that the ANC will emerge victorious, especially with with grievances that have been raised by some who really loved the party?
The people who raise grievances don't hate the party. They love it, and they feel they can knock at our door, they can knock at our windows, that will respond. I think the ANC will win these elections comfortably. I hope some guys who lose won't commit suicide.
Well, thank you so much. That was the former Treasurer General of the ANC, Dr. Mathews Phosa, there having a conversation with us. And among things that I picked up is that he's very confident that, come election day and post-election day, the ANC will emerge victorious. With that being said, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Ntlantla Kgatlane.